Hello everyone, welcome to my video blog. Today I'm coming from a different place. As you can obviously see, it's my brother's studio, and so I'm here to talk about, give you more advice, whatever advice I can give you about writing, based on my experiences writing over the years and writing currently this stage play that I am involved in now, which is a murder mystery. And I have the title. I've adjusted the title a bit, and so now it's called The Invited. And I like the sound of that. It's not quite what you expect from well, maybe it is what you expect from a mystery story, murder mystery story. But The Invited is what I'm calling it now. It may change, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. We've been writing, setting up the characters and all of their personalities and their motives, the victim of the story. And so that's a fine balancing act if you're writing a murder mystery, because you have to. You want to make everyone likable, but you also want to make the certain people despicable as well. People, I guess, that you would love to hate, and that's not really very easy to do. And I'm learning that as I'm going through the process of crafting these characters. So what I think the key is making them believable, making them real, giving them real reasons for wishing such a terrible thing on another person, and but making it where you can understand. You could say, yeah, I can see why they would say that. Not that you'd agree with them, but you can understand the thought process of what's involved in that. So I crafted the scene where the characters are interacting, and I have the what I'll call the person who's going to be murdered, the victim. I have the victim interacting with a one-on-one with each of the characters at this event that he has arranged for the evening, and it's kind of like you want to. I want to make it where it's a question of, did he intentionally set this up so that it could happen? Was he trying to encourage it to happen, or was this a completely coincidence? And so that's a question that I put out there for the audience to debate amongst themselves, within themselves. So I have the conversations between each of these individual suspects happening with the victim, and I wrote them in no particular order, except the order that what I felt inspired to write first and next. And so I wrote these conversations in what I call them blocks. The victim and the suspect talking. One victim, suspect number one, victim. Suspect number two, victim. Suspect number three, victim. And each are in separate blocks, and then I connect them together through story and incident. There is an aspect of this scene that I'm looking forward to, which is the storm that's coming, the approaching storm, and it kind of goes along with the rise in action and of incident of the play. And so I call the storm another character, where it sort of has its own personality and its own purpose and its own mission in the involvement of this mystery. So any advice that I have for you is pretty simple, which is to make sure you know your characters thoroughly, so that you can make them believable and therefore make them likable, or at least understandable. So come up with a list of things that your character likes, dislikes, and always remember that if you feel that you're getting stuck in a rut, or you feel like a conversation is not happening the way you want it to, my advice is continue to just put stuff on paper, on screen, continue to write, and then come back to it the next day and begin to fine-tune it and adjust it and throw out the things that you think are wrong. Sometimes I also have another method where I sometimes stop midway through what I'm writing if it's not feeling right, and I just say, this is not working, this is not what I want, where I want the conversation to go, how I want it to sound, so I'm going to stop now and back up and do it again. And you'll find in a lot of cases that you do know what is right and what is wrong for your story and what you need to do, what you need to adjust. It's just a matter of opening up your mind and being open, seeing the whole playing field, the whole board, and what's moving where and how it should go. Yeah, so that's all I can think of now. This is kind of an impromptu video blog. Didn't plan it, didn't script it, just skinned on it. And so I hope from anything that I've said that I've helped you out in your writing, if you're writing a story. And yeah, and titles are important to me. I need to have a title to work under when I'm writing a story. I can't write with a title that's The Untitled Mystery or something like that. It has to have a name that I can go on. And so maybe you're like that as well. Well, okay, well, I'm going to say see you later now. And thank you for joining me on my video blog, my impromptu video blog. And have a great day and happy writing.